guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Natsu Dragon here, and you're watching Gamer Natsu. And my cat just ran out of my bedroom. Well, I really scared her off, didn't I? Okay, okay, she's probably kind of left the home. Okay, I should not laugh like that. Okay, we are doing the Archon Quest. Let's see what the Archon Quest is. Oh, before getting any further, let me introduce Nearly Crowned D-Luke. I just need 2 of Feather of Divalin and this I need 12. And 16, man. 16. I need 16 of these. Okay. Others are just up 8. Well, okay. Now his is like 6, 8, 7. Kyan's is like 6, 7, 7. I just need really put on an 8. Okay, I'm using Electro Traveler for now. Thought why not, but let's take the blessing of Geo for now. Because I made Geo Traveler more stronger. The strongest are like travel based. It's like Geo Traveler is the strongest and Electro second. And Amino is third, and other elements are dead last. Okay, let's just mark. And before getting any further, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Oh, and you guys are really getting views to my shorts. That is really appreciated. Alright? Let's do the Archon Quest, shall we? Oh, I still haven't ascended yet. Not. Okay. Let's do this. Let's rumble. Rumble. Huh. Ha! Huh. I need to talk to Catherine. Catherine is a robot.
Ad Astra Avisask. We meet again, you two.
Hi, Catherine. Do you have any commissions for us today?
Commissions, huh? Let me think. Oh, how about this? Please attend the Academia's Academic Symposium this afternoon and recite a love poem on stage.
Wait, say what now?
And if possible, please also use your camera to capture the reaction of the audience upon finishing the poem.
Huh? What kind of commission is that?
I'll just go for... I feel embarrassed just imagining it.
I see. It appears that you're not interested in this commission. In that case, please go to Port Armos and convince the Eremites there to spend some time volunteering at the local orphanage.
Hey, that's not any better.
I'm sure the mercenaries will have some interesting reactions as well.
Paimon's gotta ask. Just who exactly has been submitting these commissions to the Adventurers Guild?
Oh, the commissioner? Well, actually, I just wanted to see the two of you in action.
Oh, God, you're Archon. Oh, nah. Nadia. Huh.
Was it so obvious? I was hoping you would actually take one of those commissions. That kind of chance to observe humans doesn't come by often.
Oh my! Oh, you really like my English teacher. Oh my God! Oh,
Ah, so it's Nahida. I meant just knew
Nahida.
Catherine wouldn't crack those
Nahi,
kinds of jokes.
Nahida.
When did you get into her head?
Oh,
From when she said, Ad Astra Abyssosque? So it's been you this whole time? Are you done resting up, Nahida? Yes. I've been sleeping ever since we parted ways, and I even had a really, really long dream. It was another dream about the Sub-Zero's festival, except it was a happy one. In my dream, I was sitting in the middle of a flower terrace, and everyone in Sumeru City was holding hands as they danced in circles around me. They danced around. I also got to sit on a gigantic flower carriage. Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, raised me really, really high above the ground, and I was throwing an endless amount of Yalda candies at the children.
kind of sweet.
Maybe your dream is how the Sub-Zero's festival really should be. It's meant to be a joyous time where everyone gets together. Huh? Wasn't I describing a really happy dream? Why are you both looking at me like that? Wait, could this be an example of the emotion known as pity?
Yeah,
No,
no.
we're not pitying you. That would only make everything worse. We just don't want you to feel too sad. By the way, have you had a chance to visit Dunyarzad? How's she doing? The Homiyanis haven't allowed any visitors after the festival, so we haven't been able to check on her. Yes, I paid her a visit right after I woke up. She was resting at the time. Her condition is stabilized. However, since Elazar is a manifestation of the withering on the human body, we can only cure it by finding a way to take care of Irminsul's own withering. But for the moment, our top focus should still be figuring out what the sages are up to and what they're planning.
Yeah.
Right. Who knows what'll happen if they manage to pull off another scheme like the Samsara of the Sub-Zero's festival?
Oh my god,
First
that was a
priority should be
freaking
investigating
loop.
and putting a stop to the sages' activities.
I
As
was
for
kind
how
of
we should pull
forced.
that off, let's discuss it somewhere else. There are too many adventurers. Oh, good point. Sorry, adventurers. We're gonna be borrowing Catherine for a little while.
Very subtle, Paimon. Okay, dreams and emptiness. Kind of like the tune. Hmm. Oh, also, I forgot to say, I graded Wanderer to 80. Just need a few more things because this is really hard to come by. Okay? And Farina's actually surprisingly easy to build. If you're saying, oh, I tried to pull her weapon like a dozens of times. I literally had a lot of wishes. I mean, I had to get wishes. That's why I've been like straight 2 days I've been playing it. And I hadn't have Farina's wish weapon. Man, I'm really pissed off by the fact. But also, I tried to have her at C1, but did not work. As you see. Okay, but I had her constellation a lot. I'm not gonna farm for, you know, artifacts, but I'll just share artifacts with Kayan. Weapon, I haven't updated yet. But let me show you a weapon. Oh yeah, I did. Oh. Okay, her weapon, this weapon is actually refined refined rank 3. While others are, and this, I did had Xiao's weapon. I think this is Xiao's weapon. I like to think that. Man, I wish I had Xiao. Man, I'm saying a lot of oh. Like, okay, this meet her, I got her. Kind of had by mistake, but bam. Okay, let's start this. Okay, missed out. Okay, here.
Let's continue our chat here. Okay, so do you have any ideas on how we can investigate the sages, Nahida? Actually, I've already done a little bit of work on that. But for now, I want to hear your thoughts.
Possess a key figure in academia. Possess a student and you can grow some.
I've already tried that, but all the key members of the Academia, even the core of 30 guards, intentionally avoid wearing their Akasha terminals. It seems that from the very beginning, they've been guarding against info leaks from the Akasha. Of course, it could also be because they're wary of me.
Have you already caught the sage's attention?
I'm guessing not yet. But distrusting me would make perfect sense if they've ever paid attention to the urban legends about me. In any case, I probably can't take over their minds directly.
Possess a student and infiltrate the.
No way, that's too risky.
You mean it'd be too easy to get caught?
No, it's not that. We shouldn't involve innocent students in this. Doing that would be ignoring the safety of my people for my own selfish goals. How is that any different from what the sages are doing?
Okay, you have a point, Nahidia.
Spoken like the god of Sumeru.
Yes, actually. Spoken like a good person. Man, I'm really a bad person. What I'm going to say. We should grab someone close to the sages and question them. Like torture? Nah, that will be too much.
We're in the dark as of now. Since we still don't know anything about their goals, any rash move could tip them off and lead to terrible consequences. After all, every person in Sumeru City is one of their hostages.
Oh my god, this is... I cannot think of anything else. Literally.
Are we really out of ideas? Nahida, you're super smart, so you already have something in mind, right? Don't keep us in suspense.
According to a popular theory from the Vahumana Darshan of the Academia, rejecting impractical motions at the beginning of a planning session will give more weight to the actual proposal.
Okay.
But aren't you the god of wisdom? You don't have to use that kind of gimmick to make us take your ideas seriously.
Well, I've been thinking that if I can't directly possess the leaders, and if I can't get ordinary people involved, then I should find someone who's already involved, but hasn't decided to side with the sages.
You're saying we should recruit a spy? That does sound like it could work.
Canary! Canary!
Back, we met someone named Al-Haytham. He seems like
Okay.
he acts alone, and he likes doing stuff behind the Academia's back. They probably aren't in cahoots.
Actually, I already have someone in mind. Do you still remember that female scholar named Sataria?
Sataria. Paimon remembers now. Isn't she the one who's always trailing behind the Grand Sage of the Academia? We ran into her basically every time the Sub-Zero's festival repeated itself. You could even say we're old enemies by now. Paimon still remembers the smug and mean way she always spoke to Nilu.
I've always liked observing all kinds of people, and Sataria has always stood out from the crowd. She was born in the desert and was hailed as their greatest genius. Her academic gifts allowed her special admission into the Academia, and also gave her the opportunity to serve as the sage's assistant.
Oh, Paimon didn't know she was from the desert. She must be pretty special then. Paimon feels like most of the desert dwellers around the city are working as mercenaries.
The name Sataria means star.
When she lived in the desert, she shone like the brightest star in the night sky. Later on, she was chosen by the sun. The star was given a place in the daytime sky to complement the sun's dazzling light. Soon after, the star witnessed the sun scorching the earth, which brought forth many disasters. The star began to waver, instead of staying beside such a sun, but in the end, she couldn't give up the radiance of daytime. To cope with her shame, the star buried her guilt and closed her eyes.
From the sound of it, Sataria's just hung up on the research opportunities here.
Okay.
But she doesn't really support the academia. She still feels guilty about not doing more for the desert, right? She's just running away from her problems.
Indeed.
That is equally
When they are
bad.
presented with complex moral issues, many people will simply plug their ears and go with the flow until the problem can't be fixed anymore. She's suppressing a lot of guilt, but before she realized it, she had already become the sage's accomplice. She can't deny her part in their schemes anymore. Right. We must somehow make her face her problems again. That way, not only can we get useful intel from her, but she can also use it as an opportunity to redeem herself. From my past observations, Sataria will take a day off from the academia every 10 days to do some shopping in the city. Tomorrow afternoon just happens to be a shopping day for her. That'll be our chance. To prepare, let's go check out some of her favorite spots and have a quick chat with a few of the vendors there.
Okay. KK. La 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 la. Hi. Bye.
This should be Sataria's favorite fortune-telling spot.
So should we ask the fortune teller about Sataria?
No, I already have enough information on Sataria. The most important thing now is for you to pay attention to the vendor's talking style and key characteristics.
Talking style and key characteristics?
My poor lost lambs. Have you become troubled over your fates? The divine voice of wisdom often echoes between mine ears. If thou be blessed today by the gods,
kind of making me feel like I'm therapist.
Huh?
I really need a therapist.
Rita, you've been whispering things to her?
Shh. My friend here has some doubts regarding his future. Can we get a fortune reading for him?
Of course, of course. In that case... It would seem that Harut and Marut are quite wary of you. Perhaps, at some time in the past, you have somehow offended the gods.
Only mocking the god of Animo, questioning the lord of Geo's financial savviness, and brawling with the god of Electro. Do those count?
Nothing. Go on, pick an aspect for her to divine.
Okay, I'll go for the second option, because I really want to know what do I have in my real life. Bam.
Love prospects? No problem at all.
Please
the gods have spoken.
Please be Verena. Not like in real life.
Fated to cross your path will appear on... Huh? So many people will fall for you. How could that be? Marut, did you two spoil my divination? I've never read a fortune so absurd.
Man, I'm not a player in my real life.
Actually, Paimon thinks this is probably the most accurate fortune telling you've ever done.
I admit that the orientation of today's celestial matrix is suboptimal. As such, there will be no charge.
Is that so? Well, that can't be helped.
If you were to bring some food offerings for Heart and Mart on your next visit, perhaps they could help you reverse the wheels of fate.
I really want to know. That doesn't happen in my real life. Wish that happened. Man, that is kind of making me feel bad to be single.
Favorite stalls? It
Uh,
belongs to a king. His father helped Satari a lot when she first moved to Samari City. So when I start talking with him, listen carefully to the details of our conversation.
okay, this time I'm going to listen.
Dear customers, would you like to look at some pottery?
We caught wind of your great craftsmanship, so we specifically came to take a look.
Oh, I recognize you. Aren't you Miss Catherine from the Adventurers Guild? Sounds like I'm in for some big business.
Speaking of, where did you learn this trade?
I suppose you could say it all started with my dad. He's a mason by trade, but I picked up an interest in clay while apprenticing for him. After that, I began making pottery by myself in secret, and I simply changed trades when my works turned out well. Although it's a pity that I'm no longer making much use of the knowledge provided to me by the Akasha.
That's nice. You're making a living doing something you love.
Yes. Hope I can
So
do
is your
that.
father still working as a mason?
Do that!
Oh,
I
no,
hope
not
I can do
anymore.
that.
A few years back, he fell from a roof and broke his leg. Since he had already saved enough Mora over all these years, he's just enjoying the retired life in Port Ormos nowadays.
I see. We wish him peace and happiness in his retirement. I'll have someone in charge of logistics at the guild come by another day for some goods. We'll leave you to it. Take care now.
No problem. Rest easy, all our goods are sure to meet your every need.
Please give him an order, Nahida. I really want you to give her. You give him an order. Okay, now.
This should be our final stop. Sataria's always thinking of this restaurant when she's working at the academia. So she always comes by whenever she's out in the city.
Nahida, you've really thought of everything.
It's my duty to protect Samari's citizens, after all.
No, I will not let you join
Hi there. I
me.
feel like I've seen you down by the docks before.
Huh? Sorry, I don't quite remember.
If I recall, you were having a discussion with someone about shipbuilding at the time.
Ah, that's right! I've always been really interested in feats of marine engineering. After all, I grew up in Liyue Harbor and spent my entire childhood staring at the ships going in and out of
Liyue
the
Harbor?
port. I came to Sumeru to study, but failed to make it into the academia due to my lack of talent. But I'm still discussing all kinds of problems with different scholars, and I'm continuing to study and perform research from the restaurant's basement. I'm sure I'll get to the academia after their next round of exams.
What an admirable spirit for learning. Amazing.
Sure, but you'll find hardworking people wherever you go.
So this restaurant has a basement as well? Huh. First I've heard of it.
That's right. It's not usually open to patrons. Most of the time, employees use it for breaks or to hold private events.
I see. Guess that makes sense. Well, good luck with your studies, Miss Chishan.
Thank you so much. As long as I can make it into the academia as an official student, I'll be happy.
Please be happy. Please be happy that you're living. Please be happy that you have a roof over your head. Please, I'm really sounding like an old man. I'm really getting old, Dolly. Ain't no
Was that
nothing.
everybody?
Oh man.
3 familiar faces should be enough for Sataria.
What's the point of all the information we've collected? Nahida, you still haven't told us how you're planning to make Sataria face her problems.
Sataria is already used to avoiding her problems, so we must find a way to break through her usual sensibilities.
Alright, I think we all know where this is going. Because oh my god. I hope you guys know where this is going. Because I know where this is going. Hope you guys know where this is going. Because I think you guys know where this is going. Because I'm really pulling a style Stilinski here. Don't I?
I remember you mentioned that the Eremites in Port Ormuz are all making a fuss about the upcoming resurrection of King Deshret. Although it's all just a boatload of nonsense, the fate of her homeland may turn out to be Sataria's soft spot.
Oh, Paimon gets it now! You want to take advantage of the guilt Sataria feels about her homeland. Although she knows she should return home to help the people of the desert, all she's done is conspire with the sages.
Well, King Deshret is long gone, and Sataria is also too smart to fall for any simple tricks. If we simply engaged her under the guise of King Deshret's believers, she would definitely be wary of us, and we may not get anywhere. But if we were to borrow some of her close acquaintances to talk with her, her reaction would probably be very different.
So, you mean you're going to possess those people we just talked to?
Oh, yes!
Possess them through the Akasha. Imply they've already converted to the faith of King Deshret, and then convey our made-up will of King Deshret. As long as everything goes smoothly, we'll get through to Sataria for sure.
Man,
She'll
my
never guess that we had
ears are
anything to do with it.
So that's how you're going to use all the info we collected on these people. It's so that you won't slip up and break form. Possessing them will only work if you can manage to pass off as them.
Exactly. So, best of luck with impersonating them.
Huh? Best of luck? But we don't know how to possess anyone.
I
That's
know
no
this is
problem
it.
at all. I'll just share all their senses with you once I've possessed them. As long as you're also wearing an Akasha terminal, the effect will basically be as if you've possessed them yourself.
Huh. That is pretty convenient. But why does he have to do this? Can't you do it yourself?
Although I've been observing humans for a while, I've never been good at imitating them.
Okay, hope I'm really good at imitating.
You're
Because
not
I'm.
wrong. It's always been painfully obvious whenever you try to pass as Catherine.
If it was at all possible, I would have preferred to leave these people alone. But seeing how things are now, I probably should just accept it and push on.
Yeah, don't beat yourself up over it. We're only doing
Okay.
this to help everyone, and we'll only be borrowing them for
Alright, then let's give it a go tomorrow afternoon.
Alright guys, thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Alright guys, bye! Man, I really should come with my own intro. Outro. Man. Alright guys, seriously, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And don't forget to hit that bell icon. Please, please subscribe.